Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 45 of Modern Skyblock 3 Departed, a mod pack by Emo Gamer. So this is the big time-lapse episode because we need more power and we need more bees, and basically what I did in my time-lapse from the last episode is I made this really weird contraption where I'm just sending the seed oil to this ender tank. And then if I go back there, in the savannah, I set up the bee attractor, and I started attracting some bees, and I actually got some different bees. So I was able to get two marshy princess, a modest princess of pristine stock, which is kind of good, because, what is this one again? The modest princess. So if I search for modest princess, the modest princess is one that you're going to use to make common. And what else? There was something else I could do with the cultivated and the frugal. Like, there's a lot that you can do with it. So it's kind of a good bee to have. I wish I had more than one princess, but that's what I have for now. And then, what else? I also got a pristine sorceress princess, which I find kind of good. But clearly the savannah is not enough for the other type that I want. So I still need to try the river right here. And I need to start flying around to see if I go far enough around, if I actually can find a jungle biome. Like, I really want a jungle biome because I have a strong feeling that the jungle biome's the one that I need. Or at least an ocean biome to get the bees that I'm missing. Wow, this is a big savanna biome. I wasn't expecting to be flying. Oh, roofed forest. So I'm not sure I want to try another forest because obviously forest, we got a lot of forest bees. So I'm not quite keen on getting more of those. So I need to fly, and I need to fly around a lot more, which is probably going to take some time. If I look quickly here, I have my bee house, I have this apiary working. So one of the problem is that these don't work at night. And last episode, we crafted this Industrial Apiary. And you can put an automation upgrade in it. You can put a lifespan upgrade in it. And what's the other upgrade that I want to put? So upgrade. So is it this one? The light upgrade. So we can put a light upgrade in it, and what that means is that it's always going to be day for the bees. We can also put a flowering upgrade. If I remember correctly, the flowering upgrade just means that it's always, like, the right flowers are always around. Although there's only 4 that we can put at a time, so not necessarily the, we'll have to make some hard choices. The production upgrade is the one I want, but I need Royal Jelly, which only comes from Imperial. An Imperial you get from a Majestic and a Noble, and a Majestic you get from a Noble and a Cultivated. Cultivated we've seen multiple times. Noble is made from a Cultivated and a Common. So it's not a big track to get there, but we still need to be able to get there. And technically we can already get there, by the way. If we had the mutagen for it, we can already start with a forest and a modest, or a forest and a meadow, and get a 15% chance to get a common, and then we can try to get a cultivated and so on. That's not where the real problem lies. The real problem lies with the fact that I really need a tropical bee, because the tropical bee is the one that's going to give me the silk wisp that I need. And I also need an infernal, which means I'm going to need an infernal queen, princess. So I'm kind of a little bit stuck here. And you'll see these 2 ender tank, they're filled with some mutagen, with 500 millibucket of mutagen. It's because by mistake I connected this mutagen producer with the extraction pump, and everything went in the extraction pump, and I had to push it in a different thing. So that was a regular derp for me. I'm always good with those derps. So do I have the upgrade? Where's the upgrade? I have the upgrade right here. Let me just make the light upgrade quickly. Light upgrade. I'm going to need 4 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to need 4 glowstone. I have all of this here. So let's do the light upgrade right now. No, not the desert. The light upgrade, like so. And I'm going to put the glass back there. And let's just try that quickly. So technically, if I come right here and I put this Industrial Apiary right here, in the Industrial Apiary, I can put an automation upgrade, a lifespan upgrade, and a light upgrade. Then I'm just going to need to connect those two things quickly. Oh, while I'm at it, I'm just going to throw these 32 steel ingot here to start making some wire. Because let me take a quick break and just show you. In the last episode, in my time lapse, I crafted 46 HV wire connector, 32 HV wire relay, 20 AF wire relay, and AF transformer. And the AF wire relay, like, they're the one that you need for the AF wire for the highest level of power transfer. So the oh, I need to make some more AF wire. So I'm going to need to do a couple. Oh, hot graphite. Yeah, I'm still good. So I'm going to need to make a couple of those things. I also made 4 HV capacitor, 3 that are just waiting there, and 1 that's back there. The reason for that is that this episode, I'm going to be preparing for really big power. Let me grab the book. I don't remember the exact number, but I know that if I build this this power source, let me just find it. Immersive Tech, this steam turbine. So the way this works is that you have to get steam. So you get steam by putting distilled water into a boiler. So the boiler is a multi-block structure that uses diesel and water to produce steam. So we get diesel and we make steam. And then the steam, or you can use distilled water, or... So not quite sure exactly which one, if it's the water, distilled water, but we're going to have both. And so that's the boiler to get steam. Then you need a steam turbine. So the steam turbine is a multiple block structure that will create power. But it doesn't create power by itself. It needs an alternator. So then we need to craft an alternator, which is this monstrosity right here. That thing is costly, but this is going to create a crap ton amount of power. To work, kinetic energy steam turbine. The kinetic energy inputs at the back. Speed torque is about 800 flux per tick. Can store 1.2 million flux, and it can output 4,000 flux per each energy device connected. So we're talking about some serious power. This is what the whole thing's going to look like once it's done. From the first to the last. Oh, sorry, that's just a steam turbine and alternator. That's not even the boiler. I'm going to look at the solar tower also, because I think that the solar tower is something where you make steam without using biodiesel. Like, I'm going to research. I'm thinking of making the solar tower more than the other one. Not 100% sure. I might start with this one and then see from there. The only problem I have with this is, oh no, it's block of silver. I thought it was block of diamonds. So I think that in a different mod pack, I had seen that it was a block of diamond, but a block of silver is doable. And here, if I look at this, see, this is all things that are doable. So I'm going to craft all the parts from that, and I'm going to extend this island back there to make the power. Now, once I have the power setup situation done, I'm going to set up like an arch. And by an arc, I mean like I'm going to put lower than this, because this is too high, probably yay high, just like an arch of stone from which I can put some relay. I'm going to be putting some AF wire relay, because AF wire can carry way more. And every island where I actually want to use the power, I'll put an AF transformer. And the AF transformer is going to transform the AF power through the relay to be able to go through an HV wire. And so we're going to be able to use like a post like this, or just the AF HV wire relay, and just bring power everywhere so that we can power all of these nice machineries. So that's why I'm starting some more steel wire and some more aluminum wire right here, because I feel I'm just going to move everything to HV power so that I don't have to deal with power issue ever again. Then was there anything else I wanted to do? No, that's pretty much it. So I just set up that Industrial Apiary. Let me get, for now, an LV wire and an LV wire connector. It's not the best amount of power, but I just want to set it up to see quickly if I can show you how it works. So link, and I'm going to use the bee that I have some of the most. So I'm going to go with some of those mystical princess because I don't want to risk, like I haven't used it yet, so I don't want to use a wintry princess and find out that my wintry princess just dies. So I'm going to have the mystical right here. So you put the mystical right here and the mystical right here, and now this is reading the bee. And now that the bee's gone, it was checking and it has everything that it needs. And now the beauty of this is that you also have a progression bar with a percentage. And I'm not giving it enough power. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting that I'd be giving it enough power, but it means that it's using at least 256 per tick, because that's what the wire can give it. Look at all the nice little bees all around. So, what's going on? Why isn't, you know what? I thought it was going to progress. It should have at least had a little bit of progression. That's kind of weird. I'm just going to try and connect a second wire to it to see if I can give it more power, just to see if it's going to move forward. But then that's pretty much going to be it. Then I'm going to be going into my big time lapse where I'm going to finish arranging everything. So that's more power. Wow, you have to be careful. So now it's going up in power, and oh, now it's 10%. So for whatever reason, maybe it was not updating, but it's going up in power and this is moving upward. So at least it's easy. Like I'm looking at this and I don't know if it's 30%, 60% left, how much left. And same with this one, I still don't know what it is. I'm just going to refill that and let it continue because, you know, if I have the apiary, why not? If I had a production upgrade, I could make this way faster. But the other advantage is that with the light upgrade that I have here, it has internal lighting. Oh, 30%. Okay, so it goes up by 10% per shot, which means that when night comes around, during my time lapse, when it's going to be night, I'm just going to come back here and I'm going to click here and you'll see that it's inactive due to light. And I'm going to come right here and you're going to see that this is still going on. So I'm saving a whole cycle because I'm not waiting for the night, or I don't have to sleep through the night. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. And the beauty of using the AF power is that I'm going to be able to power all along here and bring some power around to these machines and to these machines, so that I don't have to set up these everywhere and these oil generator everywhere. I'm going to be able to bring power even up to here because the AF wire carries things in the millions. So, oh, sorry, in the hundreds of thousands. Well, that's not going to be a problem. Let me just come back right. Oh. Come back right here. I just want to see if I got anything new. Another sorceress ignoble. Sorceress ignoble. Sorceress ignoble. So I'm pretty sure that we got everything that I was expecting from here. I'm not expecting any different type of bees anymore from here. So I'm going to have to try, you know what? I'm tempted to try the river right next to it because it's already found. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start by moving this to a river biome, just to see what I'm getting from there. And then I'll start doing some setup and I'll for sure fly around a little bit to try and find the biomes that I want. So this is my plan for this big time lapse. It's going to be a long time lapse episode. It's going to be an hour. So since I'm doing a time 4 in the time lapse, it's equal to 4 hours of recording. But that means we're going to be able to progress ahead and be ready for the next step, which hopefully next step is going to be bee breeding, because by then I should have all the bees that I want, so I'll be making the next tiers of bees. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!